It's one of the biggest races of the Gatorade Cup Series season, as these 42 Gatorade Cup Series drivers will go racing on dirt here at the Bristol Motor Speedway for the Sharpie Dirt 500. It is one of the last races before we get to the chase. Just 2 races left after this one. This is race number 20, and we'll see who can try and set themselves up for the final 2 races before we get to the chase. TJ Lee, the 22, is on pole for tonight's race. Beside in second is the 66 of Laura Chung. Then in third place we have Max Anderson. In fourth it's Evan Hunter. And rounding out the top 5 we have Conrad Evans. Almost a winner at Charlotte last race. Eli Bright will start in 6th. In 7th place it's Matt Oskin. Then Bibi Rose will start in 8th. 9th place winner of the last 2 races, Ryan Wilson. And to complete the top 10, Antonin Sharpie in the 96. Then back behind them we have Jeff Brett, the 92, who's inside. It's Justin Seidel in the 1. Then there's Keegan Thompson, the 41, with Code Luigi in the 54. Along with Diego Yepes, the 13, and the 00 of Noah Clifton. Then there's Ross McMorrow in the 10 and the 48 of Anthony Hernandez. Then we have Zachary DeLello, who's inside Riley Sampson, with Keyshawn Richardson and then Marshall Burrell. Then we have Derek Hamill and Anderson Reed, with Brandon Beal and then Riley Sprutum in the 8. Then there's Luke Rennie, the 2, and the 47 of Jose Mills, with Andrew Miller and then the 20 of Max Rossi. Then we have Malachi Rodriguez and the 4 of Levi Shones. Jordan Stout, the 17, and the 53, Jay Rando. Then there's Bronson Minnick and Sebastian Kukulon, with Griffin Lynn and Zach Fitzwater Sr. Then there's Barrett Longwell and Chris Jericho. Then the final row, John Buford in the 24. And who's outside in the last position, Jake Galloway, our current points leader, starting deep in the field here at Bristol. So there's the 42-car field for 75 laps here in the Sharpie Dirt 500. Let's go and check and fire these cars up for race number 20 of the Gatorade Cup Series, season number 14.
Drivers, start your engines!
42 cars rolling for 75 laps around dirt Bristol. It's been a crazy race in the past with great racing and big crashes. We'll see what this season does. With Hanley Lordchung on the front row, the green flag is in the air. We're underway for Bristol. Already looking 3 wide for the lead into turn 1 with Max Anderson to the inside. Max Anderson, a big move into turn 1 on teammate TJ Lee, takes the lead away on lap number 1. He'll lead the first lap at Bristol. Conrad Evans trying to move up to second place. 3 wide behind them as Bibi Rose comes low. Hunter and Laura Chung rub. Evans for the lead now down the back straightaway in the 95. Great run for Conrad Evans. He takes it away. Hanley still up top 3 wide. Evan Hunter to his inside. Eli Bright coming low in the 88 as well with Justin Seidel right in front of him. Evans leads the second lap. Oskin now in second. 3 wide for third. 4 wide further back. Riley Sampson all the way down near the inside wall. Mick Royal, Colt Luigi, and Lordchung all rubbed together, but they keep it going straight. We're still green. What crazy racing early on at Bristol. Sharpie got a little tight right there. Battle for third is on. Seidel to the outside. Eli Bright to the inside, the 88. He'll grab the spot. Oskin in second, and Evans leads. Now Yepes moving through in the 13 down low. This has been a chaotic start so far to Bristol. We love seeing it. Some great racing. That pack back there, they are basically 3 wide, multiple rows deep. Look at this back here. Everyone trying to carve a way through in a clean manner as Beal is trying to get low, but you have drivers like Wilson on the outside, Stout on the outside, into each other. Go the 00 on the 24, up ahead the 43, the 48, 2 make contact. There's all sorts of crazy stuff going on here at mid-pack, and somehow no yellow flag yet. We're still green at there they go to the wall hard though at the front. It's Yepes and some others, and now Yepes is on his side, and it's a massive collection on the outside lane. Derek Hamill's well involved. Ryan Wilson, or no, that's Andrew Miller, excuse me, in the 38. There's Derek Hamill second in the points. It was Laura Chung, it looked like, and Yepes. The first yellow was out here at Bristol. That was a chaotic start, so we were expecting something to happen eventually, and right there, that was the boiling point. That was crazy. Conrad Evans leads. He's led the most laps so far. Oskin in second. We'll go see what happened around the yellow flag. Diego Yepes into the outside wall. Look to be Laura Chung in the 66. So this was actually not with Laura Chung. Chung comes into it at the end. Yepes running inside the top 5. To his inside 2 cars, Bibi Rose and Antonin Charabois. And as they enter turn number 1, they all just kind of come together. Charabois slides up. Yepes comes down. No room given to Bibi Rose in the middle. These two up into the outside wall hard. Charabois and Diego Yepes. The 13 comes back down off the wall into the path of Keyshawn Richardson. Then there's Laura Chung, Ryan Wilson. There's Andrew Miller with Luke Rain again to him. DeLello flew through it. There's Hamill plowing into Ryan Wilson. So second in points, Derek Hamill into it, while points there, Jake Galloway able to miss the crash. Anthony Nez in the 48 also involved. Jeff Bright, Aaron Reed were back here, along with the 20 of Max Rossi. It was just carnage here at Bristol. And you know what? That's all because it started, Yepes running 5th at the time. When you're running inside the top 5, you get spun around at Bristol. There's really nowhere for anyone else to go behind, especially when you come back down to the track. Innocent bystanders are going to get involved right here. You can see all that. Just carnage off of turn number 2. Another look at it. We have been focusing back mid-pack, and it was getting crazy back there. So once someone comes, back off the wall and down the banking, there's really nowhere for these drivers to go. And they can see Yepes luckily doesn't go upside down, but Derek Hamill thought he had a hole through the middle, just absolutely wiped out Andrew Miller. A hard hit right there for those two. Excuse me, that was actually Ryan Wilson, the winner of the last 2 races that he hit. So Wilson will not be able to go for 3 in a row here on the Gatorade Cup Series season. Conrad Evans led the most laps so far here at Bristol. He leads back to the green flag under the first yellow flag in the Sharpie Dirt 500. Back to the green flag, this time by at Bristol. We'll restart lap number 13. Conrad Evans still in control of the 95. And a good chunk of cars out, including Diego Yepes, Keyshawn Richardson, Derek Hamill, Andrew Miller, and Ryan Wilson. Winner of the last 2 races cannot go for 3 in a row. Fitzwater and others last car in the lead lap. 37 cars are left running. So it's Conrad Evans out in front, Oskin in second, Sampson third, Bright fourth, 5th place for Thompson. His teammate McMarola, Bibi Ruiz, Justin Zidell, Evan Hunter, and Max Anderson. That's the front 10. We're back going already to challenge for the lead. Oskin to the inside of Evans off 2. But got tight, had to lift, and Evans pulls away from the 6th. Battle for 3rd is on Eli Bright, low, and Riley Sampson takes the spot away. McMarola gets by teammate Keegan Thompson, bringing Bibi Ruiz, who has a damaged 37 car, up to the inside, looking on the 41. Down the back straightaway, car into pit road. Couldn't quite tell who that was. We'll update as they're 3 wide just outside the front 5. Thompson in the middle, Sampson up top, Evan Hunter down low. Hunter a 2-for-1 deal in the 11. That battle for second getting very tight. Eli Bright's getting impatient to bet Oscar, who's not able to close in on Conrad Evans in these longer runs. More cars coming down pit road. The 3, 77, 51 all down pit road. Rodriguez, Fitzwater, and Harrison Reed. Down the back straightaway. Bibi Ruiz to 4th place, getting by the 10 of McMarola. The battle for second. Cement Oskin has it. Eli Bright trying to take it in the 88. Into turn 1 they race. Eli now low on Oskin as they come off turn number 2. Oh, so close there to making some contact down the back into turn 3. Oskin stays clear for now. Yeah, Oskin not giving in. Now he might have to give in though. Eli, great drive off 4 on the inside. Going to take second away, it looks like, through 1 and 2. They still race side by side. Hunter and McMarola got close behind for 5th. As Eli clears in second, but now he has his hands full with Bibi Ruiz, who got great rotation down to the inside. Might have right side damage, but you know what? It's not affecting that 37. He's moving low for second as a bid for the lead off turn 2. Great run for Ruiz into 3. Is he there in Evans? He is! Bibi Ruiz, middle of 3 wide to cause the first yellow flag. He's now going for the lead at Bristol. And he'll take it. Bibi Ruiz leads the Sharpie Dirt 500. And the cars that fell a lap down or 2 laps down, Malachi Rodriguez, Aaron Reed, and Zach Fitzwater Sr. Now 34 cars are left running on the lead lap, with Bibi Ruiz leading the charge. The battle for second, some contact. Oskin and Evans got close. They hit, and the 6 sideways under the 95 saved the car, allows Evans to get the second uncontested. Battle for 4th, Jose Mills, low, and Eli Bright. Also, you can't say enough about the late season charge for Eli Bright. And, oh, car in the wall looks like it might have been. Maybe the one of Justin Zidell, and it was. He got hit by someone else. It was Max Rossi. And Rossi gets hit by Anderson Reed. Yellow flag is out. Second time here at Bristol. Oh, Bibi Ruiz got very close. Oh, it's a stack up on the top. They're getting run into because everyone was checking up. There was just nowhere to go. Look at all of the damage on these cars. There was absolutely nowhere for these drivers to go. Look at all this damage. Yeah, there's not going to be many clean race cars after that one. And I don't know if they're going to be able to find a way to sort this out. I mean, Keegan Thompson should be up towards the front, but look at all the damage because cars were just stacked up on the outside. Couldn't really go anywhere because there was a car stuck up there. Yeah, Smedoskin was running inside the top 5. He's basically done for the day now. The 10 has a lot of damage. 42 as well. If you didn't, yeah, Max Anderson. If you didn't get front end damage in that, you'll be fine. But Brandon Beal's a lot of damage. Luke Rainey is all torn up in the 2. Yeah, there were a lot of cars that got involved in this one under the yellow flag. So go check out what happened to cause the yellow between Zidell and Max Ross, and then we'll see what happened under the caution, which caused the stack up and has a lot of our contenders into the pits. Another wreck into turn number 1. Zidell on the outside, Luke Rainey all the way down low, trying a bonsai move into turn 1 on Keegan Thompson. Slides into him, spins off of him into the 1 of Zidell. He saves his car. Unfortunately, Zidell up into the wall after contact with the 2. Now as he's coming down the racetrack, he's going to get hit right here by Max Rossi, who had really nowhere to go in that. So the 20 then goes up, slams the outside concrete. He comes down off the wall, and he's going to have, I think, Anderson Reed run into him in the 77. Yes, Anderson Reed is going to pile into the 20 Max Rossi. And really, that's kind of, if the 77 did not hit the 20 right there, we probably would be having a whole different discussion about what happens under this yellow. But since there were cars, running into it, Fitzroy trying to get around, there was just nowhere for these guys to go, and they all clogged up. So we'll see this wreck once again, real time, and then we'll show what happened under the caution. So that hit, and then here comes Rossi, right into it. Concrete for the 20. A few cars get through. Anderson Reed just kind of runs right into him. Puts him on the outside now. So Fitzroy looks to get around the outside, but knows there's not a hole. And then here comes Conrad Evans, Smedoskin, and they start piling in with nowhere to go. Look at Keegan Thompson up off the ground. He was on top of Jericho and Max Anderson, and it's just a congested mess back of the field. So a lot of cars with damage, and some of the front runners are going to be out of it. Bibi Ruiz will lead us back to the green flag this lap at Bristol as the running order all shaken up now, and a lot of cars with damage as we'll see the cars out of this one from the last accident. You also have Anderson Reed, Max Rossi, and Justin Zidell. Out from the caution, Luke Rainey in the 2. 31 cars on the lap, but a lot are damaged. Bibi Ruiz leads, Evans with a lot of damage in 2nd, Mills may have missed a good amount of it in 3rd, Colucci 4th, Eli Bright 5th, Evan Hunter, Riley Sampson, John 3 for Keegan Thompson, Chris Jericho in the front 10. But look at all the damage on some of these cars, but some of the cleaner cars are having a shot at it. And there's cars coming off pit road, there's cars everywhere. Yeah, Kukulon coming off pit road in the 42, cars getting shoved wide. Ruiz loses the lead to Conrad Evans, Jose Mills goes to 2nd by teammate Ruiz, and Colucci into the mess in the 54. And still a lot of cars on pit road trying to repair damage and whatnot. And it's a mess back here with, the 42, some lap cars that came out right in the thick of it. But if you have a clean race car, you're going to want to be going for it right now, like TJ Henley, Levi Schoens are on Chris Jericho. Close to ride moment right there. And this has been a mess of a restart, that's for sure, because we had a lot of damaged cars. Jose Mills was out in front off of Conrad Evans, so the 47 now leads this race. Oh, Ruiz sliding under Colucci, saves the car. Battle for the lead is on again with Conrad Evans back low and Jose Mills into turn 3. And Evans with that damaged car, one of the first ones onto the accident scene on the back straightaway. He takes the lead back from Mills into turn 1. But Mills still trying to fight. You have Colucci trying to fend off for 3rd place. Bibi Ruiz was looking on him in the 37. Evan Hunter in 5th place, trying to get up with Riley Sampson. Eli Bright, Bright's teammate Jonathan Buford. Keegan Thompson moving up nicely. He was in the air. Shows Anthony Hernandez. Hernandez has been near basically every crash involved in the first one. Got some damage under the yellow. But here he is, trucking up inside the top 10, that 48. And we had Max Anderson come off pit road right in front of Eli Bright, and Jonathan Buford slowed them up. And it looks like he's coming back in that number 12. So slow Buford up on the inside even more. That really hurt the inside lane right there. Up front, Mills passes Evans back. So now Jose Mills leads again at Bristol off of Conrad Evans. Lap traffic ahead, it's Jordan Stout. McMorrow coming down pit road in the 10 car. Yeah, so we have a lot of cars now off of the lead lap. Only 27 are on the lead lap, and a lot are multiple laps down. The 51 is 5 down. The 10 is 4 down. The 42, and I mean, they're even falling more down. So obviously there are some issues with some cars that are not getting resolved here. And Jose Mills starting to gap a little bit off of the damaged cars back behind. So Mills has a good gap. And right now it's Mills, Evans, Ruiz, and Colucci, Evan Hunter, and Riley Sampson. Those front 6 have gotten away. 7th place, Eli Bright, and then the battle 9th on back is just a mess of cars Jonathan Buford, Griffin Lynn. Rodriguez is a lap car. There's the points there. Jake Gowie moving up nicely. Remember, he started back last, so this is really good for him. Marshall Burrow moving low. Here comes Jeff Wright, Ferret Longwell on the inside of Brandon Beal. Levi Jones, Chris Jericho trying to gain some spots. They're trying to get by Jay Rando. 3 wide with Mick Roll in the 10. He's staying down low as cars trying to go around the middle and the outside on that number 10. And 3 wide with Ferret Longwell. Levi Schultz getting close with Brandon Beal up top. Chris Jericho, Noah Clifton trying to get low. The 10 trying to get onto the apron as quick as possible. The 00 gets, I think the 18 gave him a boot up the racetrack. Very close moment right there. And this is a mess. And this is just about, just inside the top 10, just outside the top 10. See how crazy it is. Evan Hunter moves to second. Now he's going to be one to try and run down Jose Mills. Cole Luigi now to third by Conrad Evans. Baby Rose has a shot for fourth, possibly on Evans. Riley Sampson just kind of lurking in the 6th spot for now, as Mills has a decent gap, but catching lap traffic of Jordan Stout, and could get another yellow flag. We have cars coming off pit road and whatnot, so there's a lot still happening here at Bristol. Here comes Jake Gowie, still moving through the field at number 19. He has a clean race car, while many cars up inside the top 10, top 15 do not have the clean race cars. You can see Jake Gowie making use of that clean race car to move his way further forward inside the top 10. Now in the back bumper, Zachary DeLello for 7th place. You see the 52 losing some part of the quarter panel. 19 pretty clean. There he goes for 7th. And that clean race car really going to come in handy for Jake Galloway in the second half of this race. Missing that caution flag incident in a big way. Now for 3rd. Baby Ruiz has it. Cole Luigi wants it, the 54. Meanwhile, Evan Hunter starts to just chip into the lead of Jose Mills just a little bit. There's Mills. 31 laps to go at Bristol, so still lots of time left for Evan Hunter to run the 47 down and get by him. And also don't count the lap traffic like Jordan Stout, Anson, and Sharpie. The 96 pretty slow with a lot of damage. One of the last, in fact, he is the last car in the lead lap, I do believe, at 27th. So 30 laps to go. About for 3rd, getting close. Ruiz and Cole Luigi slid right there. Luke coming back up pit road into the path of Buford and Spurley Tube. Jeff Wright, Griffin Lynn, Anthony Hernandez are back here. Ferret Longwell. There's Clifton and Jones going side by side. Rodriguez and Thompson. Thompson's teammate Brandon Beal. Jay Randall trying to fight with Chris Jericho. Oscar down the nose on that car, still trucking along inside the top 25. TJ Hanley, the poster, kind of surprised to see him back here. That car looks pretty clean. The fact it's run back here, Hanley just not having a good time on dirt. Jeff Wright looking for 12th on Riley Spurley. Just in front. 11th place is Jonathan Buford. Eli Bright under fire, 9th place, as Marshall Burrow gets right to the back of the 88, almost spinning him out. That's 9th and 10th currently, both with pretty similar damage on those cars, and both trying to fight along as Jake Gowie catching the front 6. Now's a shot at his Toyota teammate Conrad Evans for a spot, as they're lapping Anson and Charles Bois. Jose Mills now trying to lap Jordan Stout in the 17. And if he gets halted up just a little bit, Evan Hunter could be there, but so far, Mills doing a good job getting by the 96 and now the 17 in a quick manner. Max Aronson put Ruiz to the outside. Now Riley Sampson grabs 3rd place from the 37. So Sampson to P3. Max Aronson putting the 37 up top. Cole Luigi moving low. Trying to get by the lap car of Anson and Charles Bois. Jake Gowie might try to use the 96 as a pick, but the 95 gets down in front of the 19 for now, but maybe not now. Gowie fights the ends of the 19 now through to 6th. Great move there by Jake Gowie to do that. Cole Luigi by Bippy Ruiz up to 4th place. Sampson 3rd. The front 2 are gone. Evan Hunter trying to chase down Jose Mills in the 47. They are 1-2 and basically a straightaway of their own at the moment at the front of the field here at Bristol. They're seeing this wide camera shot. Can't even see the front 2. That's how far they've driven away. There they are. Mills and Evan Hunter with the lap car Jordan Stout in between them. Now we're nearing the final 20 laps here at Bristol. Sampson, Luigi, Gowie. That completes the top 5. Then Ruiz 6th. Evans is 7th. DeLello's 8th. Burl is 9th and Johns Buford to 10th. Eli Bright is currently in 11th now with Hernandez 12th. Hernandez now going for 11th. Fighting by his teammate Eli Bright. Right about 11th and 12th. Hernandez takes that spot. Riley Spurley currently 13th. Jones is 14th. Lynn is 15th. They have Noah Clifton in 16th. Battle for 17th. Cement Oskin and Jeff Bright go at it. Oskin, that car, no nose, no rear end, but up inside the top 20. Jay Randall moving forward. Rodriguez a few laps down. Here comes Chris Jericho. He's inside the top 20. Ferret Longwell just behind him, trying to get his way inside the top 20. Brandon Beal and some others. Yeah, that number 6, amazing to be running in that 17th position right now. Battle for 11th. Anthony Hernandez and Riley Spurley battle for 9th. Jonathan Buford get by the number 21 on Marshall Burrow. Great run for Jonathan Buford here at Bristol. Battle for 6th. Conrad Evans trying to get by Bippy Ruiz in turn 1. A little bump up the racetrack And Evans might say, see you later to Baby Ruiz down the back straightaway. Evans is through to 6th place off Ruiz. Ooh, battle for 3rd, getting feisty. Riley Sampson spun by Cole. Luigi saved the car, but Luigi definitely getting a little impatient with the 16 as they race down the back straightaway. And the lead is tightened up. Evan Hunter is there on Jose Mills. The battle for 3rd also getting feisty as Luigi is low on Sampson now. I think he might get it this time. For the lead, Hunter is there. He cleared the traffic, and now he's flown up onto Mills. 15 laps to go in the Sharpie Dirt 500 at Bristol. Evan Hunter and Jose Mills to the lead, and off to their side-by-side. Luigi got to 3rd and all that, but Evan Hunter is going to get to the lead through 3 and 4. Evan Hunter led that lap, not clear of Mills quite yet, but now he's clear. Hunter leads the Sharpie Dirt 500 at Bristol. Now for 3rd, back on going. Cole Luigi not getting away from Sampson quite yet. They're also trying to get away from Jake Galloway, but the battle for the lead's tightening back up. Mills not letting Hunter get away. Mills is there, looking low again. Ooh, slid it sideways off 2, trying to keep it off Evan Hunter. Great stuff between the front 2 nearing the final 10 laps. And back again to the inside for Jose Mills. 12 laps to go at Bristol. Jose Mills back to the point. Hunter back to 2nd. This is good stuff. Hunter sends it deep on the outside, trying to just maintain the spot right behind Mills. But now with the 10 coming low, that could warrant an issue for Evan Hunter, but it looks like the 10 will yield to pit road. Now does Hunter have enough left to run that 47 back down and get back by him? He did it once. Can he do it now in the final 10 laps? Oh, he's digging hard again, right through the center of the corner. Great rotation for Evan Hunter. And he's back onto the back bumper again of Jose Mills. These two, they can be trying to lead all throughout these final 10 laps. Now they have 9 laps to go at Bristol. Hunter's there to the inside. He goes off too. Oh, he slid it sideways. What a great save, but what a big moment for Evan Hunter right there. Loses ground to Mills, who has now tried and reel him back in. Just 8 laps left. Anton and Sharpie, the lap car, up ahead of the front 2. It's going to be lapped again in that number 96. Luigi catch up to Jordan Stout in the battle for 3rd place. Stout lap car. Luigi on the lead lap in 3rd, with Riley Sampson in 4th and Jake Galloway in 5th, not too far behind him. Now 6 to go at the line. Hunter, great drive off 4 and a great run into turn 1. He gets the inside of Mills. Off of 2, they're door to door down the back straightaway. Anton trouble on the lap car could determine who wins this race. Evan Hunter is clear of Jose Mills again, and now 5 laps to go. Now can Hunter get by Anton and Sharpie fast and try and get distance in between he and Jose Mills? Or will Mills close back in like he did the last time? Through 3 and 4, just 4 laps to go at Bristol. Hunter low on his Toyota teammate Anton and Sharpie to put him another lap down. And Jose Mills right there trying. Kukulon leaving pit road right in front of our leaders. He's probably going to be coming back down the pit lane. Mills closes back in. 3 laps to go. Who will win the final Gatorade Cup Series race on dirt? Evan Hunter, Jose Mills, or at the front 2 tangle? Who will be 3rd when that happens? 2 laps to go. It's still close enough. One of these 2. Oh, Mills, great drive through 1 and 2, right to the back of Evan Hunter. Down the back to the white flag. Evan Hunter, great 3 and 4. He leaves Jose Mills. White flag is out at Bristol. Can Hunter hang on for half a mile more? Mills digging hard through turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Closing in on Hunter, but he's not close enough. Through 3 and 4 and off of 4, Evan Hunter wins the Gatorade Cup Series Bristol Dirt Race in the final season. That was a great drive for Evan Hunter to run down Jose Mills in that long run without the use of yellow flags. Evan Hunter is the victor on dirt here at Bristol. An amazing, amazing win for Evan Hunter. But let's go see the finishing results and how the points look with just 2 races left in the regular season. Here's how they finished in the Sharpie Dirt 500 at the Bristol Motor Speedway. 2 caution flags for 10 laps here tonight, and 9 lead changes. 5 different drivers saw the lead at Bristol, and the second yellow flag definitely shook up the whole rest of the race and how it finished. But in the end, Evan Hunter runs down Jose Mills, leading 9 of the final few laps to get to victory lane on the dirt at Bristol. Second place to Jose Mills, leading the most laps with 35 here today. Not what he was looking for, especially after leading, obviously, the most laps and leading late, but Evan Hunter just too strong for him to handle. Riley Sampson does get to third at the end. Colucci really needed that fourth place because he needs the points he can get to try and get inside the top 20 in points with those 2 wins. And for Jake Galloway, another impressive result. Started 42nd, but gets a top 5 in that number 19 to extend the points lead in a massive way. Baby Ruiz led 8 laps and round to 6th. Zachary DeLello ends up in 7th. Conrad Evans led 22 laps here today. 8th place for him. Riley Spruto ends up in 9th. And Anthony Hernandez a gutsy drive to the top 10 at the end. Marshall Burrow, Jonathan Beeford, Eli Bright, Noah Clifton, Samet Oskin get top 15. So really good run for Samet Oskin without, any end of that car, front or rear. Top 15. Definitely have to love seeing the 6 do well with a car that should have been in the junkyard. Levi Jones, Griffin Lane, Ferret Longwell, Jay Randall, and Jeff Bright complete the top 20. You have drivers like Jericho, Thompson, Beal, Chung, Hanley, and Mick, last cars on the lead lap. 27th on down to 33rd. We're left running, but laps down. Then 34th on down out of the race from Luke Rainey all the way down to the bottom with Diego Yepes in the 13. Let's now go check out the points as we just have 2 races left in the regular season. Here are the point standings after Bristol. Jake Galloway, he was already in the chase. We knew it from the All-Star victory, but he is continuing his domination at the top of the point standings. He now leads points by 189 over Griffin Lynn, who moves his way into 2nd. Hamill falls to 3rd. Ryan Wilson falls to 4th. Now Jay Randall holds the spot at the top 5. Zach DeLello just behind him in 6th. Brandon Beal is currently in 7th. Evan Hunter, that win, moves him up to 8th and into the chase picture. Max Anderson is now 9th, and T. Genley holds the final spot inside the top 10, and a tie with Marshall Burrow, who's currently in 11th in points. Eli Bright just 2 points outside. Anderson Reed just 6 points out. So 10th on down, or I guess 9th on down to about 13th. Very, very close in terms of points. Levi Jones a little bit further back, but could still gain it in the final 2 races. Matt Oskin not too far back, along with Noah Clifton, Bibi Ruiz, Jordan Stout, Keegan Thompson, and Anthony Hernandez, all just outside the top 10. And right now, the 2 wildcard spots, Anderson Reed and Keegan Thompson, currently 13th in points and 19th in points, both with 1 victory on the season. However, the troubling news for them, since Hanley is tied in points, if Marshall Burrow beats him next race, Hanley has the likelihood of falling outside the top 10, and those 2 wins would trump the 1 win that those other drivers have. So at the moment, TJ Hanley could be in a good position in terms of, either top 10 in points or wildcard spot, as long as he doesn't fall outside the top 20 in the point standings. And then just outside the top 20, other winners. Laura Chung 21st, Luke Rainey 23rd, Fitzwater 24th, Colucci 2 wins, currently 27th, Jonathan Beeford 28th, Conrad Evans 29th, Kukulinen 31st, Ferret Longwell 36th. So, there are still winners down here that can definitely make it in, especially Colucci. Those 2 wins. He doesn't need another win this season. He just needs to get the points to get up inside the top 20. But drivers like Laura Chung, Luke Rainey, Zach Fitzwater Sr. could be fighting for another win to get their way up inside the top 20. Same with Jonathan Beeford, Conrad Evans, and Sebastian Kukulinen. For Ferret Longwell, it could be just a little bit too late along with Max Rossi. I think they're just a little bit too far down at this stage in the season, as we just have 2 races left in the regular season. And next time out, we're doing it throwback style as we go racing at Darlington for the Southern 500. I'll see you guys then.